You're right, my darling. Yes. Yes, huh? Sorry, did I disturb you? Hello, beautiful. Yeah. And then suddenly, whoop! Oh, sorry. Sorry, honey. No, I thought you'd fall on your face. Am I a meanie head? Am I a meanie head? Oh, I'm a horrible person. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry, Prussian. Well, I'm sorry, Lulu. Now you stay on the bed, honey. I know you're a good gal. You stay there. What do you want? You just want cuddle, okay? Little cuddle, small cuddle, okay? Small cuddle. Hello, hello. Oh, careful, careful. Yes, there we go. Oh, hello. No, hello. No, hello. Who's your good girl? Yeah. What happens if I do this? So she's on my lap right now. So what happens if I start taking treats out of my pocket? How many treats will it take? 1 treat? 2. 2, there we go. Wow. She has a low price. It only took 2 duck treats. Good morning, folks. Welcome indeed. Sorry, I've just popped the kettle on because I'm just going to get a coffee. Just going to pause the game there. Hello, gorgeous. Are you a good girl? Yes, you are. Yes, so welcome indeed, and I hope you're all having a lovely morning and a good start to your Tuesday. So, just before I get up and go to the kitchen, please know that I'm working on more Dow bullshittery, and so far so good, really. I'm hoping this is the final week of work. So the video is edited end to end, but there's quite a lot of bits that aren't quite finished yet, and quite a lot of it needs polish. So that's what I'm doing this week. I'm going through and I'm quality assuring the near completed video. So yeah, and that's what I'll be doing from about 1 o'clock. Sorry, pardon me. From about 1 o'clock onwards, I'll just be cracking on with that. But yeah, I'm gonna just go grab a coffee, and then I'll be with you momentarily. Oh no. So I've got the bed folded down behind me, so I feel a bit hemmed in. Hold up a second. Oh fuck. There we go. Where is my mug? Bear with me just a second. Would you like another treat? Oh. Oh. Oops. Whew. Right. Okay, so I've got myself some coffee. I'll just leave that brewing to one side. Good morning, folks, for those just joining the stream. Just to repeat what I said a moment ago, this week I'm working on the latest bullshittery, and I'm hoping to have it done by the end of the week. So there's lots and lots of polish to do, really. I've got lots of scenes to fix, transitions to tighten, just lots of, minor busy work, but most of the editing is already done. Thank you, Hambone. Thank you, sir. And Fenrir and Sir Bob and Phased. Thank you sincerely, folks. Thank you for subbing. New save. It's relatively new, Raider. So it's a forest map. It's a really, really massive forest that my character is sort of hemmed in. Well, sort of trapped by the forest. Hang on a second. Right, last two. And then you just have a rest. Yes, indeed, Mother Trucker. I had pizza for breakfast, and there's still a couple of slices left in the fridge. So last night I was playing Factorio late at night, and Social System, so ZF Social, decided to order pizza as a joke. So pizza randomly arrived, and I had a second dinner. So and you know, obviously there's plenty left for breakfast, which is very kind of him. Thank you, the dead user, and the worm. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Teddy Bear. Thank you. Right. Anyway, so I'm just going to, just chill, play Factorio. Good morning, Messi. Good morning indeed. And, welcome indeed. Right, so there's the dog. Cool. And here is, whoops. My desk is covered in crap. I need to have a good spring clean. Okay, so welcome to Factorio. So for those that haven't seen, that you haven't yet seen the factory, we're on this sort of the edge of this continent here, and this entire map is completely covered in forest. So just dense forest. It's 100% tree coverage. So if we need to get anywhere, we basically have to cut our way through the forest. And the initial part of the playthrough consisted of me awkwardly hacking at the trees with an axe just to try and get anywhere. Now, though, we have the use of drones. I was able to use drones to sort of clear away many of the trees, and we do lots of smaller controlled burns with a flamethrower when we want to get through specific areas. However, sort of accidentally, without realizing, I made the scenario even more interesting when I installed the Will-O-Wisp mod, which means that the trees have life forms in them, wisps, that when the trees are attacked at night, so I just need to pay attention because it's I'm supposed to be clearing these trees with the drones at daytime. So I'm just going to order the drones to pull these trees down. We've got about 100 of them now, so this helps quite a bit. So yes, if you destroy a tree at night, it might spawn a wisp, and the wisps are hostile. So it's very easy to accidentally get the base overwhelmed with wisps that come out to defend their territory as you try to clear into the forest. So, yes, we need to make sure that we do this only during the daylight hours, or we have sufficient turrets ready for the wisps. So, yeah. So welcome indeed, folks, those just popping into the stream. So yeah, just going to chill, just going to relax this morning, do a bit of Factorio. The dog's just going to have a snooze behind me. She's a good girl. Yes. Okay. Well, no, rather not night. I hear Fallout 76 is hot garbage. I'm also, to be honest, I need to do a Fallout and Fallout 2 playthrough again at some point. It's something that I tend to do once a year. I think I did it a bit much, you see. I've played them so much that, you know, there's only so many different ways you can play them. Right. Okay, so yes, the drones are just clearing away the trees. Now, the problem I have right now with my factory is that raw resources are pretty damn low. So we have barely any iron ore coming in. It's a trickle, and we also have very small iron furnaces here. So we just don't have enough iron plates, which is an important core resource. Same with copper, really. Both of them are a trickle. Now, to remedy this situation, what I really need to do is go for these huge reserves of like 12 million iron ore just sitting underneath that tree canopy. There's another one that's a bit closer down here, 5.1 million, which sounds huge, but, you know, as your factory gets bigger, you will consume that. So my next plan is to just clear out an area here, which is going to be for a station. So I'm going to be having a system of trains, which are going to be dropping off the ore resources at the entry point to the factory, which is going to be here. So we're going to have a large station complex here, dropping off the resources, which are then going to go from west to east across the main bus, the sort of the heart of the factory, delivering all of the raw resources from where they're taken to where they're needed. So I just need to tell the drones to stop before they anger the wisps, because it's nighttime now. The lights have just come on. Thank you, Kazai Gami and Sainted Void. And hi there again, Social. Thank you for the pizza, sir. Thank you. I had some pizza for breakfast this morning. Much appreciated. Did I complete The Witcher 2? Not yet, Ballistic. I'm still working on the playthrough. Yeah, it's good fun, though. Holy shit. I've been impressed with The Witcher series. I look forward to number 3. It's getting better as it goes. And sorry, I find myself... I can't wait to meet Yennefer. Holy shit. Hype. It's building. Sorry, for those not familiar, I've been doing a Witcher playthrough, starting with the original Witcher, and what's happening is that your character has lost its memory, so you don't actually know what's going on, but it does a pretty good job of sort of filling in little pieces here and there, and it's like, this happened, and then you were at this riot, and you took a pitchfork to the gut. It doesn't just tell you everything straight off the bat. It drip feeds you over time. So I've got to the point where I know that someone called Yennefer existed, and I also found out that the white-haired girl was called Ciri, and so gradually it's like, you know, I'm being fed pieces of information as I go, and I was like, ooh, okay, wait, this is clicking together now. It almost feels great in a way, like I'm being prepped for The Witcher 3. Thank you, Hellhound. Thank you very much, Hellhound. Right. Bear with me just a second. Yes, indeed, Reaper. I more or less inhaled the garlic bread last night. It's garlic bread. It's not going to last long. It's garlic bread. Right. Coffee. Yes, Dave. I'm working on Mordau bullshittery, and it's nearly done. Well, sort. Yeah. Just bear with me. Oh, so here comes some wisps. So these are just the dead ones. So I don't really have to worry too much about these. So at night time, so while we wait, I'm just going to pop over here. Let's just pull down this wall. So drones, can you mark this for demolition? Same with this here. Take this all down. Thank you, Darian and Smitty. Thank you sincerely. Thank you. Okay, so if we're going to build an additional facility to the south, we're going to need mining drills. 34, I'm going to need more. So let's just build some mining what's-its. I'm going to need some defensive walls. So drones, could you bring me some? I know we have many in storage. So security systems, walls, bring me 300 walls. I'm going to need conveyors, we have quite a few. Ammunition, let's have a look. How much ammunition do we have? Okay, not much. We're going to need way more than that. Well, my ammunition manufacturing facility is pretty rubbish. So it only consists of 2 assemblers and nothing else. So these 2 factories are producing bullets, stacking them in magazines, putting them on this conveyor. Sorry, on this conveyor belt, which is supposed to be supplying the entire. Oh well, I can just dip into the factory supplies. All right, hold up. I'm just gonna grab. There we go. Cool. Just grabbing a whole load of ammo. I'm going to be carting this down south. Oh, and also we need its own independent drone roboport, so let's build one of those. And 21 drones. We're going to need more than that. Let's go this way. Right. So where is the... Yes, over here I had a small factory that was just making robot frames, effectively. Right. No, missing because we don't have any small electric engines. Were any being manufactured? No, because we didn't have green circuits. Ugh. And we don't have green circuits because we lack the copper. Okay. Great. Alright then. So one thing then another. I'll just have to drop off the 21... Yeah, the 21 drones that I have. Oh, no, I'll steal these. Right, cool. Messi's also got leftover pizza. Mmm. Tasty. Right. Love you too, Chameleon. No homo, though. But good morning, sir. Good morning indeed. Space engineers in the near future? Yeah, probably beans. It's been a while since I've done some of that. I do enjoy it. Oh, yes. Medium electrical poles. Let's build some of those. Let's just get my supplies in order before we move off. Okay. How is everyone doing this morning? Everyone okay? Oh, yes. So it's daytime now. So once again, drones, could you get back to work? Just clear the forest before the wisps murder us. Full homo. No homo. Doing good, says Black Turnip. Thank you, Nestlin. Thank you. So is Reaper. Thank you, Plan Sweeby. It's quiet with Disneyland being closed. Oh, I see. No constant fireworks. Nuts. Yeah, it's honestly, it's nothing to scoff at because people are dying, but the quarantines, just in terms of the reduced traffic and the air quality, it's nice. Just generally, things feel more calm, a lot more calm. The city at night is so quiet. There aren't taxis driving around at 1,000,000 miles an hour. It's so peaceful. And just the air quality, you can tell it feels better. Yeah. Right. Okay, so what do I have? So I've got just drop the wood in the trash slot. Let the drones take it. Okay then. The air is still pretty bad in London. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, whenever I got off the train, whenever I'm commuted to London, it always surprised me just how, just the air was just filthy and full of dust and pigeons. It was awful. Right. Okay, so station. What shall I do first then? Let's just get a basic facility operational down here. And we'll just conveyor belt it up to start with. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. We'll do the station in a bit. We need to clear out more area and build the rails. I don't think we don't even have an automated rail facility, so one thing then another. Okay, so let's cancel that. Well, is this cleared? We need a radar. Do we have a radar? Yeah, we need to get radar. So let's go and grab some more iron off the belt. Okay. Get a couple of radar systems. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, sir. And Mr. Tableworth, thank you. Much appreciated, both of you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm good, Booty Hams. I hope you're well. I'm all good. Just going to be cracking on with work today. Just going to mark that for demolition. So that's a small pit. I've just tagged it for the drones to destroy it with... uh-oh, hold up. The wisps are coming out. Give ammo to this turret. Okay, hold up, guys. Hold up. You'll anger them. Leave it. So these yellow wisps have come out to defend their home. Thank you, Nick Romancer. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, sir. Right. Cool. Additional crude oil reserves. How are we doing over here? Oh, it's barely touched. Yeah, we need to get the oil train operational again. Hell, I need to get a whole rail network going. Here they come. Yeah, they're moving in. Let me just get their attention. Drag them towards the turrets. Still using my car, or has it sat there for a month? It's sat there for a month. Mother trucker. Yeah. Hasn't moved, I'm afraid. Okay, so I'm just going to head south now with the resources that I have. Let the drones just take the wood away. In fact, I'll just stick it somewhere. Where's the storage chest? Storage chest? Here's one. Just stick the wood in there. So, we'll move south from the main factory floor. We have a coal mining operation down here, a nearby coal vein in the forest. I'm just going to just copy the entire factory and stick it further down. Oh, heads up, what's going on here? They're under attack, the wisps. So it's a fairly small operation, nothing fancy. But yeah, so we're just going to repeat it here, really. In fact, they could share the same drone network, couldn't they? Yeah, quite easily, they're close enough. Thank you, Twitchy Knight. Thank you very much, Twitchy. Thank you, sir. So, I'll just go copy. In fact, now cancel that. Go blueprint, new blueprint. Select the whole site and include the tiles. Yeah, why not? Stick it there. Thank you, Snaggle. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Thank you. So, once it's daylight... Thank you, Roger. Thank you very much, Roger. It is daylight. Good, good. So, drones, would you mind clearing out all the trees? Here they go. Cool, it's in range. So yes, for those who haven't seen Factorio, effectively it's a great big, I suppose it's like a puzzle game in a way, in which you build a series of interconnected logistics chains assembling a factory. So you've got to put together like an enormous assembly line, taking in raw resources such as coal or copper or iron ore, and forward smelting them into metal sheets, and then turning those into cogs or circuitry, which assembles robot arms or whatever. And it's a great big automated assembly line where you consume the local environment and just fill it with pollution and, filthy concrete, and the whole thing is like almost like Mechanicus, like from 40k. The whole thing just becomes this, ugh. Well, it's beautiful to me, but still, to the native wildlife, sucks. But it's cool. It's interesting. You consume this world. Mm. Yes, Panda. So like DayZ. No. For those out of the loop, I often compare many survival games to DayZ. Because, a lot of them are very similar to DayZ, and I'm not wrong, shut the fuck up. Especially when many of them have just copied so many of the features without understanding how they work. And I find that very fascinating, especially when that happens. That intrigues me to no end, when like a developer copies something but doesn't understand why it works, and so it doesn't work in the new situation. Okay. Right. In which game didn't it work? So the quintessential example that I go to was Rust, because Rust effectively just lifted all of DayZ Epoch, like all of it. They just picked all of it up and just put it in their own game engine, zombies and all, right from the get-go. Obviously, Rust is its own thing now. It's evolved into something else, but I'm talking like first release of Rust. But the fascinating thing is that they didn't understand how the necessity of having to go out and get individual items from the Arma 2 engine meant that you had to go to specific places in order to get stuff, like medical supplies, morphine or whatever. But Rust, because they just put everything in a very general sense, just rocks and wood around the place, all you had to do was turtle, because all that stuff was already on you. So everyone just turtles. They have no reason to not fight, because, it's like, oh shit, I'm laden down with really valuable equipment. I can't risk fighting right now. No, fine. Why the fuck not? Oh, no, sorry. My particular favourite example, where a core sort of element of DayZ is the fact that these are other players like you, and it's like, shit, do I shoot that guy? He's like me. He's been playing all weekend. I could ruin his weekend with one mouse click, Do I pull the trigger? Am I, that sort of mental thing where you're like, fuck, am I the bad guy in this situation? But Rust does something interesting in that they make it so that you can skin the bodies of the humans and get animal fat, effectively meaning that even someone who is naked, who has nothing, is still a valuable resource, because at one point during the game's development, animal fat was not easy to come by. So you had no reason not to hold fire. People were resources to be farmed around you, which turns the whole thing into a kill on sight, fest. So, like, the principal thing, the drive of classic DayZ, which is, oh my god, people turning against each other in the zombie apocalypse. Is this right? Are we doing the right thing? It's like, there's a player, shoot him, skin him, get some animal fat, take it back to the base. It's fascinating. It's like, what? Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Same speech I've done a million times. Right, okay, so Roboport is down. So let's go here. So let's grab the blueprint, and we're just gonna copy it. It's not gonna be precise, but it's fine. We'll fix it later. This doesn't have to be perfect now. In fact, let's do it a bit lopsided. So let's do it over here, like so. Okay, and then let's also say that we'll cut through there. Cool. So these turrets should be able to keep the wisps at bay. I best move over here just in case I get myself mullered, because there could be many wisps. Okay. So what's happening now is that the how many? The 10 construction drones here are working. I'll give them some more. So the 29 construction drones that are based here are now building using the resources from my inventory or from the logistics system of this small sub-factory. So they're going to be assembling turrets and conveyor belt systems. They're going to be feeding the whole thing ammunition. Okay. It's a bit dangerous at night, though, because obviously the wisps are getting arsey that we're cutting down the trees. Piss off, you bastards. Every time a wisp dies, it will generate that purple dead wisp, which is going to float across the base, dissolving my buildings, which is grim. There we go, put down the walls to define the boundary of the base, and then just break this down. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a break in the conveyor belt here for the ammunition, and I'm going to, trail it straight down to feed the turrets here. Like so. And then on the reverse, trail it back up and reconnect it. So the whole thing is a great big ammunition loop that's going on. So long as the belt is not cut, ammunition will just move around, supplying all the fresh turrets as it's delivered. Although I don't have a consistent delivery system right now. I'm just putting a bunch of ammo in a box. Like, here's 1,000 magazines, I'll restock it later. So here we go. As you can see, the drones are doing their thing, placing down turrets, conveyor belts. Looks like they need some robot arms, which they don't have, so I'll just build some myself. Thank you, The Adventures of Fat Man and the Lazy Soren. Thank you kindly. Thank you. Thoughts on D&D? Yeah, we don't do it very often, but I've enjoyed it when we do it. I play as my dock worker, Lump Beef Broth. A big burly dock worker with a fat head and a big sword. Thank you, wait, sorry, I've missed one. Thank you, Korg. Thank you very much, Korg. Thank you. Oh, these drones are... Damn, they don't have any demo charges to destroy the cliff, so they're having a moment. Hold up a second, let's just go around quickly. Drones, could you just make sure we get all the power cabling done? Do we have the turrets in my inventory? I do. I just need to pop back to the base to get some bombs. What class is Lump? He's a fighter. Fighter class. I think. Did I stream the D&D episodes? We did, Mr. Dudeman. Long time ago. I've heard good things, but I haven't purchased it myself. Oxygen not included. A fighter with the int of 8. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Turrets going down. Conveyors going down. I've only got a handful of drones, so they're struggling to get everything done. Oh, pardon me. Any tips for someone that's never played D&D? I don't know. I'm not really... Forgive me. I'm not like a huge D&D master. I'm probably the wrong person to ask. But remember, you play it with your imagination, so be descriptive. When you're fighting or whatever, use your imagination. Say like, hey, I bring my sword up and I slice it down into this goblin, and he screams and falls and dies. But at the same time, don't try to be Deadpool. Don't try to be like the wacky character where everything's being wacky. Whoa! Because it gets a bit, just stab the fucking goblin, mate. I'm gonna pickpocket this goblin with a grenade that I've taken from the, just fucking stab the goblin. Thank you, J-Player. And Muzad, thank you. You know what I mean? Okay. Sorry, why did I come back here? The demo charges. So drones, could you please bring me some? I'll take them down myself. So on the logistics list, I'm going to specify, please deliver 20 explosive charges, a full stack. So 20 drones are off to retrieve 20 charges for my inventory. The cliff explosives are basically some grenades, some explosives in a barrel, and we're just going to fling it at the cliff and demo the whole damn thing. So we'll be able to build there. Terraforming. Da, 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 da. Here comes some conveyor belts and other bits that the drones are delivering. I'm just going to wait here for them. Yeah, anyway, if you're joining the stream, a lot of people are joining, I see. Welcome indeed. I hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. Just doing a little bit of Factorio this morning before I crack on with editing on the latest YouTube video, which I've been working on for almost 4 weeks now, approaching. It's nearly done. It's just, it needs a lot of polish. Holy shit. I watched it through and, oh, it's fucked. There's so many fuck-ups in it. It's fine. There's always fuck-ups. It's hard, when it comes to editing, it's hard to see the woods through the trees, you know? So you've got to sit back and look at the whole damn video and be like, no, that transition's wrong. You fucked that up. You can't spell the word actually. Okay. This poor drone trekked that whole way. Go on. Here you go. Power yourself up, and in you go. Whoop. Cool. Did I get... Yes, here they are. So I have 20 explosive charges. Let's go back down. Da 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 da. Why is there so much unused space, Don Raven? So it's typically because I plan to expand further. I've found that leaving more space than you think you need is beneficial in Factorio. This also means that, say for example, see here for example, this is a bit this is a bit cramped, so it's a bad example. But can you see that this is sort of self-contained? I can just copy this and lift it up and move it all the way down here if I so choose. Yeah, if I chose. It's got a defined input and an output. All I have to do is reconnect that and it's done. So there's lots of empty space so that I can just sort of chop and move things apart. Each of the individual pieces of the base are performing a specific function, which can be outsourced to smaller factories elsewhere. So don't worry if you're watching this and you're just getting to Factorio. Don't panic when there's no right way specifically. Build the factory as you so please. The lessons, the sort of moments of that you pick up will teach you something new for your next factory. Certainly don't do this. Don't be the kind of person that goes onto a website and looks at blueprints that you can download and just import them into your game, because, at least in my opinion, you're kind of cheating yourself out of gameplay. The sort of moments of learning and revelation are important to Factorio. There we go. So the cliff explosives are being delivered by the drones, knocking away the cliffs there and allowing the drones to place their walls. Yeah, a bit like RimWorld. I mean, a lot of games, to be honest. Don't enter gaming with the expectation that, well, I should just do what everyone else is doing, and you know, you gotta play. The whole thing is an exercise in play, as in the act of just playing, experimenting, seeing what works and what doesn't. I must admit, some frustration, not often, but occasionally when you enter a multiplayer game and the veterans of that multiplayer game are trying to guide. They mean well, but when it's like, do this, don't do that. Here's this video that I'm going to send you that I want you to watch in order to understand how to play. It's kind of like you're cheating the player out of that learning experience. You're cheating them out of their fun. Right. Okay, so let's put down some additional robot arms. Do they have... Oh yeah, there's too few drones to do it all at the same time. Exactly. Nintendo. Right. Cool. So there we go. So the loop is now complete. The ammunition is going all the way around, so all of the turrets should now have bullets. All of the turrets should now have bullets, sorry. UV lights. We can't manufacture all of them. Good. Some of the mining nodes are already fully operational. Let's... what do we need to do? So this needs to go that way, doesn't it? Yeah, well, we can just loop it around that way. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So let's do that. So let's send this way. This through here. Now then, let's carve a small channel here. So drones, if you wouldn't mind. So just cut through the trees, and we'll send the conveyor belt that way with the iron ore. Oops, a couple of bits are missing. Bear with me. Thank you, Lone Wolf. Thank you very much. Bums or boobs? Why not both? Okay. That's in the way. Let's just do this. That's correct. I'll make sure it's all flowing in a minute. Okay, so let's hook up on. So on the other side, we'll put an underground conveyor, so the conveyor belt goes under the wall. Whoops, fucked up. Then we'll move this conveyor belt containing iron ore all the way up here, where it's going to intersect with the coal one. I'm pretty sure there's no obstruction. There we go. Like so. And then, this is not going to be a permanent thing. This is just for now. You know, we really need iron ore. Okay. Whoopsie. Fucked up again. I need to get the piece of equipment that renders myself immune to the conveyor belts. That'll be quite useful. Okay, there we go. Because then I can stand on the conveyor belts and not be swept away. La-di-da. Oh, research project has been completed. Excellent. Ah, good. The drones have been... Yeah, they've done a great job. Thank you, a Root Dog? Thank you, Root. Thank you, sir. Okay, let me have the drones deliver fresh stuff. Okay, so the tech tree here. So you advance down the tech tree by feeding the research domes on the far east side of the factory the individual vials. So we've just managed to research by delivering 250 red, green, and blue vials. Advanced material processing too. Faster and more flexible furnaces. So we can now make electric furnaces. Which, so they do what they say on the tin, so they will use electricity rather than coal or, another source of fuel in order to smelt metals. So obviously quite expensive on the electrical side, so might need to expand my power facilities if I'm going to use these. Thank you, Sly the Spy and Blazer. Thank you kindly. Thank you very much. Right, okay, so what now? Let's have a look. What else can we research? Let's go up here. So let's go with... Train braking force. Ooh, character logistics slot number 2. Allows you to request items from the logistics network. The items will be delivered by logistics drones. Start research. Only 75 vials apiece. Should be fairly straightforward. So this means that I can request specific items always be delivered by the drones here. So I can say, drones, please bring me 300 iron plates, and if they have it in the drone network, that is to say it's being put in the correct boxes, drone boxes, they can bring it to me. I'm pretty sure we don't currently have that. I need to sort that out properly. So we need to get this drone network, well established. Okay. When is the artillery ready? We're way off that. Way off. Okay. Welcome indeed, Unban. Yes, indeed. Well, live streams it's like the Big Brother house, just on a micro scale. Small windows into another person's personal space. Thousands of them. Thousands of small windows that let you see what other people are doing in the world to, help you feel a bit more connected in many cases. Not all live streams, of course. Some of them show pro gameplay of a certain game that you might enjoy and you just want to see how the professionals do it. Some of them involve titillation with, ladies and men doing things. But, for the most part, a lot of them are just small windows and into another person's world. And also titties. Lots of titties. Thank you, Blazer, mate. Thank you, sir. Right, where do I connect this? So this is the iron ore input. It's a bit awkward. Okay. Up there and then through... this is really awkward. Okay. I don't know what else to... Okay, no, we'll keep it simple. Go all the way around the edge. I like titties as well. Titties are great. They always come in pairs. Right. Oh, this is dumb. What am I doing? This is dumb. We need to move this whole tree thing back here. Right. Jesus. Hello. Alright, I'll move the turrets now then. Get them out of the way. So, drones, under the protection of the turrets, would you kindly go that? So as we cut down the trees, the wisps come out to angrily, to defend their homes. So the turrets will shoot them. Particularly the ones of the bakery lady. Alas, I haven't been back to the bakery. What with the pandemic? Whoa! Okay, hold the fuck up. Backing away from that shit. Lots of wisps there. So that, as you see, look, the dead wisps are now melting the defenses as they drift over them. Yikes. Okay. Well done, turrets. Good job indeed. Would you kindly move over here? So we'll just shift them back. So I've just control, cut and paste. And we'll have the conveyor belt switch this way. And I'll just destroy the rest of it myself. Take these turrets down myself. Okay. I'll leave the drones to do that work. In the meantime, I will continue the conveyor belt this way. So this is going to be an iron ore conveyor belt. Obviously it's empty because I fucked it up somewhere down the line, but we fix stuff like that as we go. And here it goes. And we're just going to clip it in right here, really. Actually, no, clip it in further. We'll clip it like down here. So if you wouldn't mind just coming down here. And then we'll just put a splitter, which becomes a combiner. So a splitter will break the contents of a conveyor belt 50-50. So in this case, by putting it like this, we combine 50-50. So half becomes 1, joining the main input for iron ore. Now, let's figure out why it's buggered, eh? Let's go this way. Oh, is this working? Nope, they require power. Bear with me. Have this substation. No, do it properly. Have these small electrical poles. Lovely jubbly. Hello, gorgeous. How you doing? Who's my gorgeous? Why are you making noises at me? Are you a good girl? I love you. Yes, I do. You're going to get some treats. Hold up. Yes. Yes, where are the treats? They're in my fleece pocket. Bear with me. There's a treat. And there's a treat. And there's a treat. And there's a treat. That look. She's like, what the fuck is this shit? Go get your treats. Fine. Well, I'm not hand feeding you, pampered pooch. Lazy. Okay then. So, oh wait, sorry, we haven't. That's fine. Just take them down. Okay, so yes, let's go figure out why the iron ore is not coming through then. So, la-di-da-di-da. So, if you're just joining the stream, welcome indeed. I hope you're having a lovely Tuesday, a nice smooth start to your week, and you're staying safe out there. So just a bit of Factorio before I crack on with the latest bullshittery editing. Yeah, just keeping it simple this week, really. Okay, so where is that iron ore? La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Okay, there's a break there, so let's just fill that in. Ah, there's a tree in the way. Ya-da-da. Okay. Ah, there we go. So the iron ore is coming through. There we go. Fixed. And tree there. Cut. Fixed. Voila. So let's just follow the system down. Make sure it's all working okay. Okay, so are all of these operational? Obviously, it's not, the coverage isn't great because I can just I can change all this later. That's correct. Good. Yep, so all of these electric mines are pulling up the iron ore, dumping it onto the conveyor belt, which is then being combined and then combined again to, I mean, truth be told, there's a bit of a traffic jam here. We can certainly upgrade the speed of this and, more throughput, iron ore throughput. Thank you, Sargent. Thank you very much, Sargent. Should you get the game? Definitely, Doppler. It's very, very good. One of the better games on Steam, to be honest. Certainly within the top 10. Oh yeah, it's good. Very good. Okay. It's effectively a puzzle game where as you build your factory, you start to identify, as you go down the research tree, places where you can make it more efficient, or maybe places where you're like, oh, I can do this now. Maybe you'll identify problems in your own design. It's effectively like a jigsaw meets a puzzle. Yeah, obviously a jigsaw is a puzzle, but as you put it together, you start to realize better ways in which you can put it together. Thank you, Centum. Thank you very much, Centum. Okay, so here we go. So the iron ore is very slowly creeping up. Again, we need to properly upgrade this conveyor belt. No, that's X3 Albion Prelude. Casanova, the one that I describe as for bored German accountants. The space game with space profit. Hello, Lulu. What do you want? You've had a bunch of treats. You can bugger off. She's sitting at my shoulder going, more treats? Okay, so here we go. And then it just plugs straight in. Sweet. So we now have pretty solid iron ore input. Voila. So both sides of the belt are full. Well, until it gets to this point, then it splits, of course. Alright. So... Cool. Just watching it for a second. So yes, we need more throughput. So we just need to split this more effectively. We need more of everything, really. Okay, the copper. Holy shit, low copper. Look at this. Let's go up here then. So, what about copper ore? So this is our copper smelting. Yeah, bugger all. We got barely anything. So we need to hugely expand the forge system. And we need faster belts. Okay, this is all that we have with copper. So we need to rip all this up and have like a proper copper mining operation. Okay. So there's plenty to do. As you can see, as we build the puzzle, we can identify more places where we can fix the puzzle and make it better. So, let's go and... What should we do now? The train system might be wise. Do we have any automated rail systems being manufactured? Let me have a look. So, straight rails require stone, steel, and iron sticks. Something tells me we haven't set that up yet. Let's have a look. Oh yes, as a bit of a novelty, I've decided that we're going to have the main rail system going through the heart of the factory. So I'm going to have it here alongside the main bus. So we're going to have all the trains going through the middle of the factory. Just, why the fuck not? So we can just move all of this quite easily enough. And on that side, we just need to make sure that the, all of these forges are moved elsewhere. Probably to sub-factories or whatever. Okay. So, what do I do now? We need to get lots of rails built. Sorry, what do I mean by bus? So, this type of design is known as a main bus. So, this is where you have a very girthy, thick artery of resources through the center of the factory, where there's a set input and an output point. So, all the main resources are going to come in from the west, and they're all going to be processed towards the east. So, on that score, you plan out lots of conveyor belts full of the basics, like copper, or steel, or coal, or stone. And then they get flooded through the factory, and it also helps because you can look at it and go, what am I low on? You know, you can just go, okay, we have not that many green circuits. They're being consumed, well, in this case, they're not being produced fast enough. But you can look at the speed of it to say, like a quick health check on your, visual health check on your factory. But also it just helps keep things organized. So whenever you need to manufacture something, you just break off the bits that you need and just send it to the factories that need it. And then if they're producing anything, you just send it the opposite way, see? Just comes straight back up and clicks onto the bus. So again, don't if you're new to Factorio, don't look at this and think this is the way to do it. This is just a way of doing it. You can do it completely your own way, but this is just a way that you sort of start to appreciate over time as you understand what you gradually need, like a few playthroughs in. So let's have a look. So rail systems. So I've got 83 in my inventory. Yeah, let's try and sort out this rail system then. So stone, steel, and iron sticks. So iron sticks are obviously made just with iron. We can just press that. So stone, iron plates, and steel. There's our steel. There's our iron plates. And our stone should be on this belt, but it's not. So there's our first problem. So let's go put stone on the main belt. So stone should be here, right? I think this should be our stone belt. So we have no input whatsoever. In fact, the green circuits it's kind of in the way of its input. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to cut this and order the drones to move it. I've just caught a couple of pipe networks in there. Okay, let me just delete these pipes for a second. Just need to remember to reconnect these. I don't know where they go. We'll work it out in a minute. Okay, drones, would you kindly lift all of this up and just move it just down here? Just give us a bit more room, please. Whoops. Trees are in the way. There we go. So just have the drones quickly shimmy that thing out the way, just so I can, put some stone this way. Yeah, don't worry. There'll be plenty of little flaws like that to fix over time. The problem isn't that there's that electrical pole blocking the stone, it's that there's no stone coming in. Here we go. Right, so yes, the drones are just lifting the assemblers and putting them down here. So this small batch of assemblers were taking copper and iron plates and producing green circuits, and then they were putting them back on the main bus. So takes a little something, puts something back. And eventually we're gonna lift this whole thing out and put it further away to one side. Did you start with the drones? No, you researched them over time, Red Moon. But I sort of crept my way down the tech tree to get just a handful of them, because they're quite useful, to be honest. The drones are very useful. Some people don't actually like some people play Factorio and they intentionally don't pick drones. They like the challenge of the conveyor belt system. And fair play. I like the fact that they can sort of move things en masse on like a copy-paste, shimmy things around as and when you need them. But again, to each their own. Don't listen to anyone who plays Factorio and tries to tell you that there's a right or there's a wrong way. Because you're just going to, don't go down that rabbit hole. Whoopsie. Okay, and just do this. Okay, so just hook it up again and make sure it has power. I think I've taken out one of its substations, haven't I? Whoops. Where is it? Oh, we're building it. Cool. And stick that there. Oh, there we go. Cool. So the facility is operation. No, it's not. Oh, I see. I took out. Yeah. It's fine. We'll just fix that. Put its own row of power cables. Is it all? No, wait. Sorry, I didn't actually hook up the output there. We'll just fix that. Oh, research is finished. Excellent. Okay. So that's the greens. Is that correct? Green circuits, yes? Yes, it is. Okay, so here we go. So copper plates, iron plates, together, their powers combined, produce green circuits. I'm bottlenecking the copper. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. I'm taking a full half of all the copper. Yeah, but our copper, yes, it's all crap anyway. We need to fix it. Okay, so we've researched an additional logistics slot in my armor. Good. Do the next one. They're super useful. So that's 150 vials. For those who are not familiar, over here... Oh shit, I don't have a radar system. I'll show you quickly. If I just pop over here, I'll stick down a radar so I can see what... So with the radars, you can see remotely across the map. Very useful. So over here, the end result, I suppose, is that your factory will be able to manufacture these coloured vials. So, for example, blue vials here, in order to make them, you need red circuits, sulfur, and engine units. So, obviously, as you go, the different coloured vials require an ever more complicated menu of, of stuff to manufacture. So, the simplest ones are the red ones. They only require just a couple, I think, like a robot arm or something. And then the green ones are a bit more difficult, and the blues are pretty difficult. And together, they are all fed into these electrical domes, the research domes. And this is what's driving the tech tree, you see. So it's generating research points. And as you go down the tech tree, it's going to request different coloured vials in different quantities. So yes, this is what ultimately the factory is feeding, these research domes. What are you doing? What is she doing? What are you doing, honey bunny? You tunneling? She thinks she's a wolf or something, stalking the snow. What are you doing? Those are my pillows, honey. Oh, you burp at me. She's fine. She's just enjoying herself. Yeah, so I furled out the sofa bed last night. I was just chilling, watching some nature documentary just before I went to bed. Sorry. So yes, radar domes over there. Sorry, research domes. Let's go back to the other side of the factory. She isn't she, Joanna? She's adorable, but the trouble is she knows she's adorable and she's cheeky because of it, because she knows she can get away with it. Hmm? You. Yeesh. Hang on. Oh, is it going to fall off? Yeah. There we go. It's duck and rosemary, apparently, those little treats. Right, cool. She's a French bulldog, fearless. A Frenchie. Known for their clown-like disposition, their love of cuddles, and flatulence. Okay. What's with all the blinking warning lights on the map? So these are... It's the drone network. They're requesting things that they do not currently have. So they would like me to deliver them things, such as concrete, or UV lights, electrical poles, or boxes. Okay. So, now then, what's my next move? My next move is... Oh yes, so connecting the stone up to the main bus. So do we even have any stone? I mean, we don't really have much of an input. We've got... Oh, Jesus. So it's just the dregs. So 26,000 units of stone. That's just nothing. So it's here. Shit. Okay. What are we going to do? We're going to split the bus here. So this is what's left of the stone mining operation. In fact, some of these mining nodes are completely out. They've got nothing. So we might as well just get rid of them. Clear some space. Okay. Oops, I accidentally severed that. Move that turret. Move that turret. In fact, just clear the whole thing for a second. Just rethink this. Drones, pull this all up. So what's remaining? What have we got here? Box full of stone will prove useful to me. Okay. Oh, watch out. There's some coal there that could prove an issue. Unless we filter that out. Thank you, Dave. Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you, sir. Okay, so let's just... Yeah, scoop it all up then. So... What we'll do is we'll do this. No, this is... What is this? I think this is Solar Fields again. So I picked an album that I've not heard. I like this. Solar Fields do good stuff. So I'm just going to scoop up everything. There's a little bit of stone there. Might as well just, take all that remains. Any stone there? There's a little... Can we reach that? Almost? Not easily. It's alright, we'll just undo this. That box is going to be a bit of a hassle to undo. Well, not really. We'll just shimmy it over here. Pop that there for now. Bear with me. I'm just shimmying all of the stone from this requester chest. So this is a box that the drones can float in and out of. It's got a little hole in the top. So they can just pop in, grab what they need, and pop out. So long as the resources are in those boxes, the drones can see it as part of the network. A factory building game, Lord Arcia. Logistics puzzle game. Really good, actually. Strongly recommend Factorio. Okay, there we go. So, these mining nodes are down. Let's add the conveyor belt here. Whoops. Like so. Another conveyor belt here. Now, I need to be a bit careful because we're going to have coal polluting that conveyor belt because there's a little bit of coal caught here. So we need to filter it out. Okay. There we go. Where does that go? Okay, we'll shimmy it that way. Yeah, that should... No? Sorry, let me figure that out in a second. Okay, so here... Combine. Build me a few more of these splitters. We're going to need them. Okay, so when it gets to this point... On this splitter, I would like it to filter... I might fuck this up, sorry. Filter out the coal, is that correct? Does that mean it sends the rest on? Is this correct? What's it going to do there? So it's filtering the coal that way. but does it send the stone the other way, or have I not understood this properly? 1 minute. Combine this with the splitter, so does the excess coal drain off? Let's have a look. I want all the stone to go this way, and the coal to go that way. This won't be a problem for too long. There's not much stone here anyway. Yes! Lovely. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so let's make sure that they're all powered up so I can see what they're doing. Power, power, power. Lovely power. Okay. Thank you, Malaru. Thank you sincerely, Malaru. Thank you. Much appreciated, sir. Okay. Stone, stone, stone. Nothing beneath you, so I'll delete you. So just take all that remains of the stone. Okay, good. I'd like to split off the belt there and make sure that this box remains stocked with stone just in case we need any for the drone network. Okay. Now what's this then? Oh, I see. It was being split between brick making or concrete production. Right. So we need to replicate this here then. So let's do that. So put a splitter and send half of it this way and the rest that way. Is that correct? Nope, that's not correct. You've cocked it up because only the left side of, well, the right hand side, but my left side of this belt should contain this. So what we're going to do then is we're going to do that like so. Is that correct? No, bricks. No, I've fucked this up. It's bricks that it wants. So why was I sending the stone this way? To be fed into here. Okay, hold up. But this is the output. That's the input. Oh, no, it was... sorry, it's this factory here. It was going here, wasn't it? Sorry, it wasn't going south, it was going that way. Thank you, Darth. Thank you, sir. Yeah, no, sorry, I'm stupid. That's fine. There we go. Just get rid of the stone off that belt. I polluted it accidentally. Cool. So, yeah, stone is supposed to go that way, fed into this facility to make bricks, and the bricks go south, not the stone. Yes, oh, yes, the pipes. Thank you very much. I did forget about the pipes. Holy shit. Thank you, chat. Even though I said don't forget about the pipes, I immediately forgot about the pipes. Thank you kindly. So these pipes that I severed... Whoops. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to finesse this a bit because I've... Thank you, Norwegian Dwarf. Thank you very much, Norwegian. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Thank you for the sub bomb, sir. You're very kind to me. 504... Oh, fuck me. Yeah, holy shit. Thank you, sir. Mm. Yep, sorry. I was... My mind was away. You know, the lights were on, but... Is there ever anybody home? You know. So I'm just doing that so I can shimmy the water pipe in there. Cool. So that was... Oh, I see, the sulfur production. Cool. Thank you, Andoa and Margin. Thank you sincerely. And thank you, Watson. Much appreciated. Thank you. Sorry, just going to sip some water. Please bear with me. Okay. So then, so back here. So we're just trying to get the last bits of stone from this. So half is going... Well, that's just a surplus box there. So half is going this way, half is going that way. Okay, it doesn't need all of that. So, split off half of this and send it this way. And this will be the stone that goes to the main bus. There we go. And then, of course, we can just cut that. So when that's done, we can just sever that and just click on a new bit of stone. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, so here we go. So... Let me just go over here and do this. Whoop. Copy. Whoop. Lovely jubbly. Sweet. And drones, if you would be so kind, could you please remove the trees just so I can see what the fuck I'm doing? My landfill stone belt for the inserter was flipped the wrong way. Sure. I'll go have a look in a second. Thank you. Sorry, research project is complete. We finished researching... Oh, cool. Let's do weapon shooting speed. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. And expand the conveyor belt all the way down, if you please. Thank you kindly. Do I have any additional underground belts? Drones, could you please bring me some red... If we have any red transport belts, can you bring me some? I'm pretty sure we're manufacturing them now to the far west, east side of the facility. The music is Solar Fields. Sorry, what is the album specifically? It's Solar Fields Origins number 2, full album. Okay. We do. Fabulous. The drones are bringing me... Good, they're bringing me some... Well, not there. In a minute. They're bringing me red conveyors, so we can start using the much faster red conveyors. Thank you, Activated. Thank you very much, Activated. Thank you. I suppose bring me some yellows if we have any in storage. Oh, they are. Okay, we just don't have any in storage. Thank you, Really Flaky. Thank you very much, Really Flaky. Okay, thank you, boys. Thank you, drones. You're very kind. There we go. So stone is now being delivered onto the main... Well, not entirely, because I haven't hooked it up properly. Let me just go back up here and have a look at this then. So, stone... Did it get flipped? No, it's... Give me that. Why is it trying to shift that in there? Cool. Lovely jubbly. Excellent. It's beautiful. Can you beat the game, or is it endless? It's endless, but you will get to the point where there's nothing left to research beyond upgrading existing stuff. But I'm told that you can upgrade that the existing stuff in very silly ways, like up the speed to the point that it's ludicrous. Sorry, the artillery range to the point that you can shoot like 1,000,000 miles. Okay. There we go. Right, so now we just hook up the belts. So remove these boxes, remove these robot arms, and just shimmy the whole thing. We might need to just move this out of the way. We will need to move that out of the way. Okay, hold the fuck up. So could we please just shimmy that? The bus is going to be more important than the metal, I think, iron plates for the green circuit production, I think. Okay. Shit. What's this gonna go? We'll do go this way. Yep, under there, and there we go. Just make sure the all of it goes the right way around. Sweet, flip it, and that's wrong. And there we go. Cool. Iron plates restored. Stone is now on the main bus. So let's just follow it to the end and make sure that it goes the whole way. So obviously that's in the way. Oh, the music's going weird on me. Take that away. Copy that concrete down. Okay. Over here, let's just make sure that both sides... Yeah, just put a splitter 50-50 so we make sure that both sides of the main stone bus are equal. I flipped the belt at the landfill factory. I flipped the belt. Oh, yes. So I did. Thank you very much. Oh, damn. That's not what I wanted. Well... No, I suppose it does kind of work. No, it's fine. It does work, doesn't it? Yeah, it's cool. Thank you very much. Okay, so here we go. So the main stone bus all the way down. So for the people just joining the stream, what I just did there is I just connected up what's left of the stone quarry mining operation. And I've just filtered some stone, about half of it, towards the main factory floor. And here it is. This is the end of the bus. So this is as far as we reached on the factory. So obviously this is going to go extend that way eventually. But here, shall we build our rail production facility? So we need some iron, we need some steel, and we need some stone. So yeah, we might as well just grab it here then. Thank you, DJ Bamsey. Thank you very much, DJ. Thank you kindly. So let's just sever this then. Just do this properly. So just pull this out the way. Move that roboport. Okay, that needs to be shimmied. Yeah, I just need to move shit out the way. So move this just down here. So this is a module production facility. So we'll just tell the drones to move that there, please. I might need to put down another roboport. Yeah. So just stick it there, or whatever. So the drones need to periodically recharge at the roboports. So, I should make sure that they have them. Thank you, Doodle Leah. Doodle Leash even. Thank you, Doodle. Thank you sincerely. And thank you, DJ, for the 31 months. Hi there, Gorty. Good morning, Gorty. Is that Gorty or is it Sai? That's Cyanide's super hot girlfriend, folks. Although last night she entered the chat and started immediately talking about how big Cyanide's penis is. So it led me to conclude that it was just Sai who'd taken over Gorty's laptop or whatever. Thank you, Spawns a lot. Thank you very much, Spawns a lot. Gorty says it's the one and only Gorty bought. Gort bought, sorry. Gort bought? What? You okay? He did, she says, question mark. I didn't even know. Yes, so last night, Gorty, you entered the chat and again just started extolling the virtue of Cyanide's penis. So, it was transparent as hell. Not his penis, the fact that it was Cy. I mean, his penis could be transparent for all I know. You tell me. Right. Actually, don't tell me. In fact, you be quiet. Thank you, Swash. Thank you very much, Swash. Thank you, sir. Right, just stick that, connect that there. Okay, that should work fine. So, can you see what I'm saying? What I said earlier, folks, in that by leaving lots of space, all you have to do is just reconnect up these little bits here. So it's input or it's output. And then you can just put this wherever, really. I can just cut this and stick it in the forest. So long as I hook up the conveyor belts, it's self-contained. If that makes sense. So instead of having it here, where I might have to carefully, negotiate the fact that there's a pipe manufacturing system here, I've sort of compartmentalized the individual pieces of the factory. That's you start to appreciate that as a pretty good idea over time. So for example here, we'll just sever that entirely, and just take what I could do with these circuits myself, to be honest. So let's grab this. And then this is just, so I just have to remember to reconnect that when I'm done. So let's just copy this whole thing and extend the bus. So extend the main artery for the factory in this direction. Cool. Okay, and then let me just go here and put down an underground belt system. Might need to custom do that one. Hold up. So yeah, but I hope everyone's having a nice week so far. Just to reiterate, I'm continuing work on more Dow bullshittery. Lots to do. It's complete, question mark, but there's lots of fuck ups. There's loads of fuck ups. The audio is fucked, for example. The audio is so fucked. So I'm just going through and unfucking it gradually. In a few days, it will get to the point where it's near complete, and then you can probably watch it through, and at that point, I start to make test renders, and I send it over to some of my patrons or long-term Twitch subs, and be like, "Is this good? Is this good or bad?" And they go, "Yeah, that bit there's a bit naff, and change this." Okay. So this box here. Ooh. Okay. So yes, red fast transport belts are available here. We should put that on the main bus. Mordau Gorty. It's like a sword game where people yell and play lutes and stab each other in the face. I'm amazing. Holy shit, I'm the best of player at Mordau. I win every duel. Every single duel. Don't check the video footage. Just take my word for it. Sorry, why is that? This box should be near full. What's wrong with this picture? It's because we don't have any... What? We don't have either? Oh, because the output is full. So what's wrong with this? Oh, low cogs. Oh, okay, this belt should be rammed. Yeah, okay, hold up. So why do we have so few cogs? Okay, so this is the cog making factory. So there's not enough iron plate throughput. And there's not enough iron plate throughput because, well, there's not enough iron. Yeah, it's back to that same problem as before. We need more forges. We need way more than this. Oh no, we need more iron ore throughput, don't we? Look, it's too... some forges sit empty because they've got nothing to do, because there's no ore coming through. So we need to speed this up. Well, that can be done. We've got the red conveyors. Let's do that quickly. Thank you, Carmo Kun and Martinez. Thank you very much. Thank you. So yeah, let's go back and get some red conveyor belts. Watch this. I love this bit. You watch this bit. I discovered this the other day, and the other playthrough, I was like, ooh. Okay. So let me just grab these red conveyors. Drones, could you just take this ore and wood and shit? Okay. Do we have... only 2? Oh no, I've got a full stack. Okay, watch this. I need to go over there first. Thank you, Paul01. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Right. So, ore is coming in too slowly. That can be remedied. Here we go. So, upgrade planner. So I can just drag and drop here to tell the drones to replace all of these conveyor belts with any red transport belts they find. And here they come. So from the logistics network, or from my personal inventory, the drones are now grabbing. So they're self-identifying all of the ore belts that need to be replaced. Sorry, where is that going? Do I need to upgrade? Nope, don't upgrade that. Just focus on the main input. Let's get ore flowing through this system, shall we? So I'm not even having to do it manually. I'm just saying, drones, do it for me. And off they go. So just assign it, and they will take care of the rest. It's beautiful. They need to recharge on my suit there. Okay. I might need to just use my... Yeah, so we're going to reach the point where we go beyond the drones... well, the factory drones' effective range. So I just need to do it myself with my suit drones. So here, I think... Yeah, we're out of the factory's range now. So we'll just have my own drones do it. Go for it, boys. Yeah, what else is going on? I'm just trying to think what else is going on, really, this week. Not much. I'm just kind of cracking on. Not really much news. Thank you, Nova. Thank you very much, Nova. I went to the pet shop earlier and picked up some puppy pads and some treats for Lulu. So she's got some more duck treats. But I need to save a few of them because I keep getting through them too quickly because I spoil her. I'm going to put that album back on again. I like that album. That was good. Oh yeah, I was having really bad nightmares last night. That was random. Don't know why. Just randomly just started having nightmares. I occasionally get them. Oh shit, no, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to upgrade it to a blue belt, but we don't have any. What's that? There's a yellow one in there somewhere. Okay. So, yeah, just cracking on. About what? I can't really remember now, to be honest. Not specifically. I know that I often get nightmares about the streaming thing. Like, oh my god, I've shown my junk on stream. I mentioned it before, but it's for some reason I in the middle of the night, my sleepy brain seems to think that my eyes are somehow recording, and it's like, don't look at your junk, don't look at your junk. I don't understand it. There we go. Upgrade, upgrade. There we go. Thank you, Angry Badger. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, we finished researching weapon shooting speed, so now the turrets can fire faster. Let's do stronger explosive landmines are fun. Refine flammables, fire-based weaponry. We need to avoid that, really, because we're in the forest. Combat robotics, rocketry, energy shield. I don't have the military vials. Production. Another trash slot would be useful. So, upgrading my suit. Indeed, Duckslayer. Yes, absolutely. Good morning, sir. Thank you, Mr. Knight. Thank you very much, Mr. Knight. Oh, yeah? Lior says it's called the Tetris effect. It occurs when people devote so much time and... Oh, shit. Sorry, pushed off the screen there. Thank you, Johannakai. Thank you for the sub-bomb, Johannakai. Thank you sincerely. Thank you. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. Streaming, even though it is not my primary focus, does require a certain mindset. You're a presenter at the end of the day. You've got to present. You've got to try and train yourself, I think, to be like, you know, you got to keep narrating what's happening. Also, I talk a lot in my sleep. Apparently, I assume I didn't when I was a kid because someone would have noticed. But it was mainly my ex-girlfriend when we first started. I would stay at her flat quite a bit. She woke me up. Well, in the morning she'd be like, "Do you realise you talk a lot in your sleep?" I was like, "What?" And so yeah, apparently I just babble. I'm just constantly babbling. And what happens is that I think I'm streaming while I'm sleeping. So I'm trying to narrate what's going on in the dream that I'm having. So I'm sitting there narrating the dream. And then getting confused because then I think that I obviously it's a dream. It's not. You don't really know what's going on. So I apparently I know this because I've recorded myself doing it, but also I sort of lucidly was half awake, so I could tell that I was doing it. I start sitting up and I think that my pillow is the keyboard, and I'm sort of trying to make it work. I'm sort of, you can hear me sort of like poking the pillow, and I'm sort of saying, I'm sorry, chat, bear with me just a minute, chat, it's not working, just bear with me. Yeah, then I get anxious, and then I wake up because I'm anxious that I'm fucking up the stream. Thank you, Piotr. Thank you very much, Piotr. Yeah, I just have these weird, I just babble all the time. All the time. I know, it's weird. My brain is broken. Does that need to be upgraded? There we go. Ow, 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 you fuckwits. Goddamn wisps. Thank you, Azakir. Thank you very much, Azakir. Thank you. Right, so do we have any bottlenecks that are occurring here? We can probably tell just by looking at the fast side of the belt there. Looking good. Quickly, upgrade it as we go. The drones are just doing everything for me, it's great. Grab that box. Oh wait, there's a bunch of wood in the box. Alright. Oh, charming, Sipsaf. Charming indeed, sir. Oop, belts, fuck. Put this stone in the trash slot. They couldn't drop any fresh tracks in my inventory. Okay. Right, sweet. That should up the speed of the... Yes, so let's have a look now. So I was just upgrading the speed of the incoming ore on a red conveyor belt. So now, hopefully... Oh, I see a bottleneck there. Can you see how it slowed down? Let me just manually do that. Lovely. Oh. Cancel that upgrade because we don't have any blue belts yet. How are we doing? So now, hey, voila! So all of the furnaces are now operational. There we go. Sweet. Messi says, Digby sometimes falls asleep mid-sentence. Last night he went, I think she'll get it, but you know it's a really bad idea to let Bender in charge of the factory. What? Oh dear. Yeah. But yes, I've recorded some of my sleep talking. I made it as an unlisted video on YouTube. I should get the links again for anyone who's interested. Just me babbling at night. Usually mid-sentence talking about tanks. Doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me. Okay. You want me to get the links? Alright, I'll get the links. Hold up. Where are the links? So they're only like a minute long. They're just really short clips that I made years ago. Where is it? Oh, bugger off, YouTube. Search my channel. Sleep? No? Wouldn't. What are they called? Talking? What? Sorry. How do I find them? I'm trying to search through the channel. Oh, show me 50 entries. And then Control F search. Thank you, the deranged watermelon. Thank you, sir. Oh, here they are. Found one. So, get shareable link. Is this it here? Yep, there it is. And then get the other one. So, get shareable link. Okay. Where's the chat? Hold up. So, second one is there, and then the first one is. So I'm just trying to make sure I've got the right ones. Yeah, there we go. First one. That should be correct. Try that. Second one. Yeah, those should be the correct links. So yeah, that's just me recording my sleep babbling with it was an app that, well, specifically is it was an Android app to record the sleep talking, but then I think they put it behind a paywall or something. Or they did something to it. They upgraded it and they ruined it. Thank you, Burnout DV and Orbzook. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, sweet. So now that we've improved the output of so here we go. So iron plates, much better indeed. So cog production has improved, much better. Good. Should we send more iron down there? How much are we sending? We're sending. So half is going this way. We're sending half, more or less. Okay, I need to sort this all out. Sorry, did I say cork? Cog, sorry. Cog production. Okay. If we just do this, sorry. Does that properly equalize? That's probably going to reduce the output, isn't it? Because no, that's stupid. Sorry. Right. Yes, I was playing Warhammer Total War at the time, so I was dreaming that I was streaming Warhammer Total War, fighting the vampires. Okay. Now then, inventory, too much. I need to drop off this ammo. Can I reach? Might be able to reach. All the way over there. Where's that box? There it is. I see the box where I'm putting fresh ammo. Let me just drop it over there. I've got one of the long reach mods, so. Okay, excellent. So hopefully now more cogs will make it down the line so that we can manufacture additional red conveyors. Sweet. Now then, so I'm back here. Now I need to remember that I've severed that connection with that factory here. And I've reconnected this one, but it's a bit awkward. Sorry, proximity warning. Okay, stand by. Some angry wisps are attacking an area of the factory that has no defenses. Shit. Okay, hold up. Can I have the... I can... At range, I can remotely command. But I don't think I can command that far. Shit. Drones, you need to sort that out, mate. Okay, the drones are coming. Oh, piss. Sorry, I gotta go sort this out. So it's a section of the wall that has no turrets here. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I should get recording again, and just have like a sleep bullshittery of just me babbling. Okay. Okay then. Here, underground belts. We don't need anything other than yellow for the outer defensive walls. Okay. Oops, missing a power cable there. Pop that there. Okay. Hi there, Digby. Hello, Digby. ZF Digby's in the chat, everybody. Digby says, work is boring, so you've got me on in the background. As if this will help. Welcome, sir. Hope you're okay. Right, substation. I don't have any in my inventory. Thank you, Siggy Kid. Thank you very much, Siggy. We can build one and have the drones deliver it. Oh, no drones? What's going on there? My Roboport should have worked there. No. Okay, so let's continue with the main bus work up here then. So let's copy and just go bish bash bosh. So the drones will just gradually fill this in as they go. Now then, let's take that off. Put down 2 underground conveyors. And what is the maximum range that these conveyors can go? Let's have a look. Grab that side. There we go. So we're just putting a gap there. And we just need to make sure that green circuits and... What's this? Green circuits and red circuits go down. Yeah, subsequently go down. So is that whole thing red circuits? Hold up. No, it's just the one. Really? Just the one? Figured I'd put more. No, it is supposed to be all 3. Yes, this is all supposed to be red circuits. Okay. So let's... No, that's fine then. So yeah, one... Yeah, just one, a piece of one belt. So let's just split that off there. And then split this off here. And here we go. And then there's our red circuits. And there's our green. Okay, so it's reconnected properly now. And then just copy that under... Whoops, fuck that up. There we go, fix that. Now then, here we are, finally, at long last. So let's get the rail production underway here. So, rail, we require steel, stone, and iron plates. Iron plates, steel, and stone. Simple. So we just repeat exactly what I just did a moment ago. So split off some of that stone, split off some of that steel, and split off some of this iron. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So from the main belt of resources in the heart of the factory, we're just taking only what we need. Now, we don't need to deliver rails back onto the belt because it's not that important. It's a bit of a, we only need rails to go into the player's inventory after that point, really. We don't need it to, be taken to the far end of the factory. So don't panic too much about sending everything down range. It's just the basics, really. Things like circuitry or metal, I've conveyed the wrong red circuit. Did I? I've conveyed the wrong red circuit. Oh, yes, I did. Thank you very much. I see what I've done there. Thank you, sir. There we go. Good spot. Now then, rail. Let's have a look then. So each individual rail set takes stone, steel, and iron sticks. So let's start with the iron sticks. So put that down there. Iron sticks require... Oh, okay, just an iron plate. Simple as that. And then that will feed directly into the next factory. Do we ever need iron sticks? Oh yes, research, sorry. So let's research. Stronger explosives. Why not? So fast inserter. Here and here. Okay, and give the whole assembly power as we go. I need additional steel. Let's go over here. Go over here and pinch some. Also, I'm noticing that the drones are struggling to get any yellow conveyors. Why is that? It's because the yellow conveyors, which are being produced here, are not being subsequently boxed. So let's fix that now then. So I need to have like a place where they're just stockpiled en masse. So here, and where else? No room there. Sorry, bear with me. So these splitters will have them split off here, have them go underground. I have no underground ones. Give me some underground ones. Here, there, and then here we'll just have them boxed. So don't worry about that for now. Just stick them in some requester chests. So these are these red boxes are the ones that the drones can fly in. You see? So at the end of the process, when they're no longer needed, just stick them in these boxes, and then the drones can go and get them. See? There we go. So yellow splitters, yellow underground belts, and yellow belts are now available on the drone network, along with red. Yeah, all three red. Lovely. It's going to be a bit of a slow process, though. They need a lot more cogs. Oops. Oh, of course, I severed the green circuitry, didn't I? Well, it's not necessarily... Oh, no, it is necessary right now. Okay. Right, so, let's copy all of this once more. Where is it going to get split? Right here, I guess. Wait, what have I done? What? Why? Sorry, hang on. Yeah, shift. Oh, you cheeky little hold up. Cut that. Bastards. There we go. All of you slice that in half. Thank you. Ah, dearie me. Am I sure that I don't have the bug? No, I'm totally not in the mood for Factorio right now. No, 100%. No. Oh shit, they're using me as a dumping point for all this stuff. Yeah. Stop it. What do I need to drop some stuff in my trash slot. Get rid of that. Take the charges out, I don't need them. Take the speed modules. Well, no, I shouldn't have done that. Should have kept the speed modules. Take those repair kits out, I don't need those. Maybe keep half of them. Whoops. Don't need that. Chemical plants in a refinery, take them away. Okay. Cool, my drones are doing their thing. Tell you what I need to do. I need to take this southern wall and push it. Yeah, so I made a start here. I need to continue that. I need to push the whole factory down south so that we can shimmy all of this south as well and give us more room for the bus, because I need to add batteries. I need to add what's the other thing? Blue circuits will be necessary later. So batteries, blue circuits, and maybe something else. Maybe walls. I think they'll be necessary for later stuff. Are they good, Draconic? I just thought they were a silly one-off. I didn't really consider putting them public. And I would immediately expect a confused and disappointed call from my mother. Did you really put YouTube videos up of you farting in the middle of the night? Yes, Mum. It's content, Mum. It's content. She would never understand. Da, 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 da. But it's okay. I think I've reached the point where I can no longer disappoint my mother any further. Da, 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 da. Thank you, Limey Fire Dragon. Thank you very much, Limey. Thank you. Let's have a look then. So, next research project. Let's go with... braking force for the trains. So trains can slow down faster, allowing them to stay at higher speeds for longer. That'll prove useful once I have the train network, which is what I'm trying to achieve here. So, substations. Where are my substations? Build me some substations. Bum, 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 bum. So, what was the other thing? Yeah, I need curved rails as well. No, do I need... Is that a thing? No, I just turn... Yeah, I just turn them. It's fine. So, stone, steel... So, just feed in stone and steel. Okay, simple. Should I do this twice then? Yeah, might as well. No, sorry, my brain just had a moment. If I do this, then I'm going to need an alternate input for the spikes. Alright. It's fine, we can do that. I wonder if this one factory can feed these three. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so on the right side, the input for rails. And we're going to be placing stone and steel on this track here. Whoops. Like so. So on each side, like this. Okay, so that's its input. And then on this side... Cool. Where are my substations? My substations are... Oh, I see, they're being queued because we don't have red circuits. Ooh, yes, that would be another thing that would be nice to be delivered. Drones, please bring me 200 red circuits and also 200 green circuits. Thank you. Although I don't think I have them on the drone network, so maybe we should remedy that situation now. Whoa, no red circuits at all. Okay, one red circuit. So this facility should be manufacturing them, but we have insufficient green circuits, and we have insufficient green circuits because we have insufficient copper. Ugh. One thing then another. One thing then another. So as you can see, it's a big puzzle game in which you identify one problem that you need to fix, followed by another. But fixing these problems is satisfying. Otherwise you just go stir crazy. Alright, never mind the substations. Just do regular medium electricity poles. Oh dear, Blue Nurse. Have fun with that indeed. That sucks. Conference calls. Not going to bother mining out that bit of copper? Nah. It's in the way of the main bus. It's not worth it. So, setting up a mining operation just to get... Well, I mean, it wouldn't be too difficult. We could just go, shimmy over it, I guess. It's probably not worth it. Okay. Right, so give me some electrical poles. We will place them here, 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 and here. Oh, fuck. Damn. Here. Gonna move them all so it all lines up. There we go. It has power. Okay, so they're being fed stone and steel. And now it just needs... There we go, the iron sticks. Okay, so now we just need an output for the rails themselves. So we'll be using some long-handed robot arms. We'll stick a bunch of them on the other side. Once we have them, bear with me. Cool. So, bish, bash, bosh, and bish. And we'll stick them here. There we go, and we have our rails. Let's stick some lights on the whole thing so we can see what the fuck is going on. Okay, so a relatively self-contained rail production facility. At the very end, they're all going to be stuck into this requester chest. There we go. So fill that. Well, actually, hold up. This needs to be a filter inserter, doesn't it? So pick a filter inserter and specify. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. No, I'm stupid. For some reason, the output was being polluted with a bunch of iron pipes there. Gimme. Stick them here. Bad. Okay, cool. So this whole box will be filled with straight rails, which I can then stuff into a train and, yeah, basically build my rail network. So that's what we need to do now. We need to build ourselves a big rail network. Well, give it some time to work. 2 of my rails aren't grabbing. So what's up? Not grabbing. Oh, of course, because we don't have... Whoops. Okay, there we go. Grabbing all the stone it needs. Yep. File. Yes, indeed. I do have a file, 90. Ooh, doesn't go all the way to the end. There we go. Nice. So we're going to need hundreds, if not thousands, of these individual things, so, Okay, so also, if we're going to work on this rail system, we're going to be needing signals. Rail signals here. So iron plates and electric circuits. I could just mass produce them myself, couldn't I? Yeah, just get a whole bunch of these myself. Easy. Easy peasy. We're also going to need... some big electrical poles. Damn, I haven't set up any sort of mass production system for this either. Damn. Okay. Grab some more iron. I'll just do it myself manually for the minute. What else do we require? Some lights might just be a good idea, just for the cosmetics. So I'm just having my character build all of the necessary things for the rail network. So let's go grab that train that's currently sitting out in the middle of nowhere. It has no fuel, so let's bring in a big stack of fuel. Okay. Now then. So this, it's a pretty temporary train station here. So lots of pieces of the wall are getting destroyed by the wisps. My drones are just fixing them. Let's give it a save before a wisp shoots me in the back with lightning. Do I have any fuel? Yeah, a bit of fuel. Let's go find the train. So, for those who are not familiar, this is a rail network which is going to go further afield because you have to eventually go further afield in order to find resources to feed the factory, for the factory must grow. And your starting resources are normally, a few 100,000, but there's millions. There's huge fields of ore that you've got to go exploit. You can set individual worlds to have great distances between the individual nodes, so they're called rail worlds. So you have to go really far. They're pretty cool. Okay. So down here, blinking on the map, we have a train that has run out of fuel. That's because I didn't set up any sort of auto refuel system. Here it is. Hello, train. So it consists of 4 wagons currently. So 1 cargo wagon containing ammunition, walls, repair kits and stuff. And also some fluid wagons that contain crude oil. Or in this case, oh no, they're full of crude oil. Excellent. Well, most of them are full of crude oil. Right, so the train itself, let's give... Yep, so the moment we put this in the engine, it will spring to life. There we go. So the locomotive is now moving to the refinery where it's going to pick up additional crude. Thank you, iPhrase. Thank you very much, iPhrase. Thank you. Do rail worlds preserve the average material density? I don't know, sorry. I haven't really looked into them too much. Okay, hold up a second. Stop the train. So I've just switched it over to manual mode, so it's not going to go until I order it to go. So this is just, so this is the sub-factory that I built. My drones are just doing some quick repairs. No, they seem okay. I guess the wisps didn't harass them, so long as we don't fuck with the trees too much. But obviously we could deal with insects eventually. I don't know how it's going to work. I mean, we could set a fire and then there's suddenly enough space for the insects to attack. No, SCV, you can keep going forever if you so chose. Well, there is a victory condition where you get an I win screen. You win screen and a what is it? And like a score. You have to launch a rocket ship into space. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, they're okay. So fresh ammunition is being dropped off if the belt needs any. We're fine for now. The crude oil tanks are completely full. There's loads of crude. And obviously we've only got one. Yeah, the station is so small, only one of the wagons can be filled. So we can fix that later. Right, so let's bring the crude oil back to... Yeah, so either when 60 seconds have passed or if the cargo inventory is full. But obviously most of the train isn't being fueled, so let's just override that order and have the train continue back to the main factory. When we get there, we'll set up an automatic refueling system, just so it can keep on going. Now, what I need to do is I need to take a file module, which is a type of train that can lay tracks in front of it. It's a mod. It's pretty cool. I like it. So you can effectively plan a fresh rail line through the forest. So stop. In fact, I'll just let you go about your business. Just carry on, really. Okay, so the train is unloading this wagon of crude oil. So 17,000, 16,000, 15,000. It's being... it's flowing into these refineries where it's being broken down, mixed with water, and broken down into heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum gas for use deeper in the factory. Delicious dinosaur juice. Oh yes. Now then, let's get this sucker fueled up. So, put down here a robot arm, and what's here? Is this always going to be coal? To be honest, blocks of solid fuel would be preferable because they're much more energy dense and therefore makes the train go faster, I think. Hell, we could do rocket fuel eventually. Soon, actually, can't we? Can't we research rocket fuel? Yeah, rocket fuel. Solid fuel mixed with light oil. That makes the trains go really quick. So vehicle acceleration 180%. What about these? Does it tell me how much these do? 120% for the solid fuel. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this here, and I'm going to set... So I've just split the solid fuel line there, and I'm going to send it underground this way. Okay. Just shimmy it down here. Going to need a few more of these underground belts. Cool. Lovely. And so this robot arm will fill the train with solid fuel every time it arrives, meaning that the train will keep on going forever, so long as we provide it with the fuel. There's a fucked up coal line on the left. Fucked up coal line. Oh yes, there is. What's that for then? Good spot. There is a fucked up coal line. So this is for... So it's splitting off... So that's the copper coal. So what was this for? That's the power generation. This is... Ooh, holy shit. Good spot. Plastic production. Just... How did I do that? I don't know how I did that, but I fucked it up. Thank you very much. Well, that partially explains why the red circuits are not being built. Not just because the lack of... Look, well, we have some residual plastics left, but look, that would have run out. Thank you kindly. So, yeah, that's the plastics production back on track. So these chemical plants are mixing coal with petroleum gas from those refineries, producing blocks of plastic. Why not have multiple pipes loading and unloading the crude oil from the train? Can indeed. That is the eventual plan. So I'm going to have a big old station with lots of wagons. But for the minute, one wagon is fine. Just get with Factorio. Just get it running first before you expand. Just get the basics up. As you see, there's lots of room for expansion. In fact, this was just a temporary thing anyway, so I might move this elsewhere. Okay. Sorry, I'm bad habit. I shouldn't be biting my nails. Now then. So let's go get some steel. So I've got quite a lot of pylons. I've got quite a lot of signals. I'm going to need some more lights. Make a few more of those. Yep, looks like the copper is not doing very well. The copper bus looks pretty damn barren. We need lots more copper. Lots more copper. Holy shit. So, this is what we're doing with the rail system. So here we go. Haha, lovely. Lots of rails. Now then, let's go plan these stations. Whoops, my inventory is full. Please get rid of these bricks. Please get rid of this stone, this solid fuel, and that coal. This game looks complex. Don't worry too much, writers, if you feel a bit intimidated. The game is, as in, once you figure out what each individual thing does, it clicks into place. It looks overwhelming from the top down, but I know I placed all of this, so I know where this is going. I know what that is doing, which is nothing. That shouldn't be there. So yes, it looks complicated, but don't be too intimidated by it. Okay. So, now I did want the rail network to go through the base just for the lols. Yeah, it just seems fun to have. So four rails eventually straight through the middle. We only need one operational to begin with. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's have it go straight through. So how am I going to do this? This is going to be tricky. So I need to move stuff out of the way. Those solar panels, this ammo production facility, these pipes. That needs to be shimmied up here. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, never mind. Had a look at what the dog is doing. She's having herself a wee rest on my pillow. In the morning, whenever I wake up, she shimmies herself into the warm spot that I leave behind. It's our little morning ritual. I'll go up and take a piss, and she'll be like, my spot now. She's fine. What is the time? Okay, got another 15 minutes or so before I should bugger off and get on with my job. Thank you, Nibirius. Thank you very much, Nibirius. Now, more pressingly, where are we going to move this? This is direct. Yeah, so this is the steel production and the iron production. It's both in the way. Should I instead move that first? So have the iron ore just go up here. Conveyor belt it up here. I should probably just get this moved out of the way first. Okay, let's do that then. So as fun as it would be to do the rails right now, to remind myself, let me just stick down the file module and fill it full of stuff. So this will be one of the stations here. So put down that rail system. Put down a file a file. So that's the file train. And then inside, or is it the wagon behind it? Put down that tree. Fuck off. Put that there. Okay, do I have a wagon? Wagon. I do not have a cargo wagon, and I require steel. Surely I put a wagon in storage somewhere. Drones, find me a wagon. There must be one somewhere. Okay. Did I know that a train can have multiple locomotives? By using multiple locomotives, a train can haul more wagons and go much faster. No, I wasn't aware. Really? What, on the front, Dynamic? 3 locomotives and 8 wagons. Really? You can... No, I wasn't aware of that. No, okay, no wagon, so I've got to go get steel myself. Alright. The drones would have bought me one already. Yes, ZF Rotary, SCV. ZF Rotary is a guy who lives in... so he's American, but he's of Japanese ancestry, and he really likes the P90. He's obsessed with it. he also had a heart transplant a while ago. So he had a Make-A-Wish found... Well, he had a replacement heart. Something he is continually reminding us about. It's a shame they couldn't transplant, you know, actual skill at any game he plays. Cool, there we go. So I'm just going to leave this train here for a minute. So yes, if we activate the file module, we could place rails in front of it. So leave it there for the minute, because I need to move this out of the way. So let's go up here then. We need to put down a new furnace. We'll do an electrical furnace, just for the sake of... I've sort of warmed to them, because we can add different modules and make them do cool stuff. So let's have ourselves a nice controlled burn. Let's make some room here, shall we? So drones, I want you to cut a nice section for our forge area. Here they go. So the drones are going to slice their way through the forest, and then we're going to burn through the rest. Hi Jenny! You can say Rotary didn't have the heart. That's terrible. You should be ashamed. So I'm going to need stone bricks and advanced circuits. Oh dear. Oh shit, I need more cliff explosives. Damn, I shouldn't have got rid of them. Oh good, the factory drones did the southern bit. Let me just wander within range of the drone network. So the orange, you see that orange bit? So the bit that I'm standing in now, that is the logistics network. So there we go. The logistics drones just dropped off a whole load of explosives into my own personal inventory. So now my personal drones, all 10 of them, can go boomy. Here they go. Blow it the fuck up. It's in my way. Well done. Okay, keep chopping down these trees, boys. We don't want the chance that the fire could spread. Uploading emotes? Yes, I need to do that, don't I? Yes, I know. It's yet another thing that I need to do. Thank you, Wubchub. Thank you very much, Wubchub. Is this fire break going to be enough? That's the next question. And we might not be able to do the burn at night. Well, maybe. Depends. Okay, another cliff to blow up, if you could. Thank you. So, sorry, what we're doing here, folks, is I'm trying to clear away a section of the forest so I can place down new furnaces, which are going to be torching the, electric furnaces, which are going to be producing iron plates. And I'll do a similar setup for copper plates and stuff. So this will let me move this smaller facility and, stick it elsewhere. Was it me who talked about the Mauler video essay? Yes, I do watch them from time to time. Again, I find a lot of the video essay stuff on YouTube quite interesting, particularly if it's something that, it's stuff that I'm not really familiar with, such as hobbies, or I know that yesterday I mentioned, for example, the YouTuber Folding Ideas does an excellent YouTube series on the 50 Shades of Grey series, talking about its production and the films and how they work and the interesting things that happen behind the scenes. No more 50 Shades. No, seriously, it's very interesting. From a sort of... But apparently there's been an intentional attempt to sort of suppress the not the truth, but, the origins of 50 Shades. And so he goes into it and talks about, its history as a fanfic and how it was, like, originally a Twilight thing. And then talks about how there are things... like, for example, there are problems in its plot that are a direct consequence of the fact that it was a Twilight fanfic. And so it was just copy-pasted. And so all of these, elements which would normally be corrected can't be corrected because they're baked in, because she just copied something and didn't understand it. Thank you, Partial Blackout. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to dump this wood in here, just as a bit of extra fuel for the furnaces. Is this okay? Yeah, it's all good. It's just cooking. Right. So, how are we doing? Can we safely burn that? Maybe? Let's give it a go. So it's nighttime, so the wisps are going to get very, very angry. But fuck them. This is what I think of your home. There we go. So, let's retreat behind the rows of turrets. So, a fire has been started, so hopefully it doesn't spread beyond the containing fire break there. So the wisps come out to defend their home. And hopefully run onto these turrets and get shot. We could do with some, more space between the edge of the factory wall here. A bit of a killing field we could do with one. Reminds me, this particular scene reminds me a bit of the game Darwinia. Not sure if anyone remembers that. Interesting little adventure game. Sort of set up like a meta narrative. So it's effectively a game where you play as someone who's exploring this OS, like this operating system. In the fiction, it's this evolving AI. They've sort of networked a bunch of computers together, and it accidentally sort of produced a very basic life form called a Darwinian, like this little programmable, this little sort of squeaking humanoid-looking thing. And so they go about and they live their lives in this operating system, which then gets infected by a virus, and the player has to sort of log on and fight the virus. It's very Tron, yeah. And so you got these little floating orbs, which are, like the Darwinians, when they die, they turn into these little floating, like a little sort of a block that floats into the sky to be reprocessed and reincarnated into the system. I make you feel old, says Knight. Really? Cool, this controlled burn is going quite well. I think the fire is killing a lot of the wisps. Oh, it's daytime as well. Good. Another big problem with 50 Shades is that it romanticizes abuse and grossly misrepresents BD. Yes, so, Folding Ideas talked about that as well, Der Spielman, which again, I was not aware of at all. So apparently the BDSM community really don't like 50 Shades because Erica Mitchell, the author, can't, what is it? Sorry, I might be not explaining this very well. She can't disassociate the kink with emotional damage. And so she sort of like shows it as this really... She basically doesn't understand what she's talking about, what she's writing about, apparently. So the community who are actually into the stuff that 50 Shades of Grey show just really hate it. Like, isn't there a character that's supposed to be like in an insane asylum or something? She's broken out of an asylum. She was like a sub to the main character. He's a dom. And like her brain is like melted, and she, not melted. You know what I mean? She's depicted as being crazy because she went too into BDSM. No. Anyway, no. Sorry, it's interesting. I'm not doing a good job of explaining this video essay, but it's Folding Ideas, a lukewarm defense of 50 Shades of Grey. It's very, very interesting to watch. I know, Army, but seriously, just trust me. Just go and watch the. It's like 3 hours long. It's a proper have on in the background type video. But it's just fascinating to listen to. Okay. Johanna says the whole community hates it because it's just incorrect. You can have a dom-sub relationship without any abuse. Yes, she doesn't sorry, what was the exact words that Folding Ideas used? He said that like Erica Mitchell doesn't understand the territory that she's she's wandering round in. So she's making assertions, but she doesn't understand or even acknowledge that she's treading on dodgy ground. Okay, good. So we've cleared a nice area here. So let's design some furnaces. Let's do that now. So here, electric furnaces, I'm going to need some bricks. Okay. Ooh, nice. Lots of ore coming in. It's good to see. Let's grab some bricks from this facility here. Nice. Just waiting for me. What about red circuits? That could be a problem. Red circuits, how many are being manufactured? Not enough, because we don't have enough green circuits, because we don't have enough copper. One thing, then another. Okay. So, just give me a small handful for now. So we'll start from the top. So we'll funnel the resources into the top, and then yeah, the finished ores will come out the base, and we'll have probably 4 to start with. Yeah, we'll do 1 steel. Well, we'll just make like a basic template, and then we can just copy it as many times as we want. Really. Thank you, Jack Jones. Thank you very much, Jack. Thank you. Right, so here's the electric furnace. So we will put this here and there. And then 1, 2, 3. I think that's correct. And in the middle, we're going to place one of these. And thank you, Meatball. Thank you very much, Meatball. Thank you, sir. And then this will be the output. Whoopsie. And this will be the input. Okay. Thank you, Primus. Thank you very much, Primus. Thank you, sir. Okay, and then here will be our ore coming in on the outside. Okay, and then we'll put down some lights just because pretty. Do I have any lights? No, I put them all in the train. Okay, light, and then oh, hello. Are they going to get angry? Go away, wisps. Leave me alone. Need to get some defenses on the whole thing. Thank you, TN Tory. Thank you very much, TN. Okay, hopefully if I ignore the wisps, they won't try to stab me in the eyes with lightning. Okay, so substation. No, we'll go with medium electrical poles just for now. Substations might be difficult to make because they require red circuits, and we don't have many of those. Yes, the wisps are a mod. Quite interesting, actually. I've accidentally made a scenario that's quite interesting to play. Do the dinky. Nah, it's fine. Many wisps. Go away, wisps. I mean you no harm, even though I'm destroying your ecosystem and burning your homes. But I mean you no harm. Here we go. Voila. And also, we'll put some speed modules in here. Damn, I should have done that at the beginning. Cancel. Fuck. No. Cancel. How does it one does it? Can I just control click? Control click shift. There we go. What did I just do? Sorry, do that again. Just copy. Whoops. Voila. Cool. So this is a big row of furnaces that are going to produce lots and lots of ore, and we can put anything in there: copper, iron. You know. So copper ore, iron ore, or even just iron plates to make steel, apparently. Okay, so my drones are just building the thing, although we're probably going to need... Hang on. I just realised what this track reminds me of. It reminds me of the Boneworks theme. Oh, no, piss off, leave me alone, you bastards, you sparkly motherfuckers. Leave me alone, go away. Turrets! Help me, turrets, I need your assistance. Damn, they're just going to destroy my shit. Fucking wisps. Fucking wisps. Fuck you, you fuckers. Right. Alright, you want to play? We'll play, motherfuckers. Come on, the fucking turrets over here. Knock your fucking heads in. Not that you have heads, but whatever. Right, turrets. Where does that go? Loops down there. Alright then. Go from here. Do I have a turret blueprint from before? I do. Probably a bit outdated though. shimmy over here. Did I put down a radar station? I did. So just take this. Yeah, there we go. Copy that design. There we go. Haha. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to put that there. Right. Now the drones are going to deconstruct these trees. Just turn this belt this way. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Right. Hi there, Tori. You're not sure about it? Is it super difficult? Marginally, but again, don't let that put you off with Factorio. You're looking at me as I'm quite far through it, or at least I've had quite a few playthroughs now. When the game starts, it will just drop you here, and it will just be like, smack that to get a bit of stone. You know, put it in this basic mining node. It starts slow, is what I'm saying. Baby steps. Don't worry. And your first factory will be a mess. Everyone's first factory is a mess. So you know, I'd say just jump in. It is definitely worth it. Factorio is definitely worth it. In a sea of mediocrity, it is one of the standout masterpieces. Okay. Right then, so the turrets are being manufactured. Yep, good. Let's just hook up the whole thing to the power grid. There we go. So we're just going to force, yeah. If the wisps do not leave me alone, well, if they do not bend, they will break. We will just build as many turrets as are necessary and cut down as many trees as I fancy. Chop all of this away. Okay. As for this, we're going to need additional... Yes, might be quite tricky to get all the furnaces. Well, to get some operational. Especially the copper. Yeah, we need copper. Really need copper. So, what would be the prudent course? So the ore is currently... Okay, from there... No, I need to snake it down. It's awkward, but I need to snake it down here and up, because this is where the copper station is going to be. So... Yeah, let's start with copper, because as you can see, the copper reserves are rubbish. So, all of this is currently being funneled directly into this facility. This is all... Yeah, it's going to get ripped away soon. Let's split this here. Okay. And send it under. Send it this way. Fuck. Send it this way. We'll expand that, or, yeah, that copper mining facility soon. Oh no, fuck it. We'll just send it straight and then we'll fix it later. When we put in a station, we can change the direction of the conveyor belt. So I'm just bringing this conveyor belt into what will be a copper smelting facility, and then I will attach it to the main facility. Once it is operational, I will disassemble the original copper facility. Here we go. So copper ore is to come this way. It will then be fed here, split here, half sent this way, half sent that way. It requires no coal, for it is an electric facility only. There we go. Here comes the copper ore. Well done, drones. You're doing a great job. Sorry, am I speaking too fast? Sorry, I will slow down. Okay. So we can pull all of this up and place mining nodes. Better mining nodes. Upgraded with speed modules. Okay. Drones, can you pull all of this down? Try not to get hit by the train whilst we're here. Okay. While they're doing that, sorry. Let me just go and hook up the output for the furnaces. For the ones that do begin production, can start contributing. So where is that going to be output? Whoops. Ouch. Thank you, A3 Road 2. Thank you very much, A3. Thank you sincerely, sir. So we're down to only 15,000 stone and 15,000 coal. Thankfully, we found a secondary coal reserve. There's lots more copper to exploit. Only 34,000 iron. Well, at this node. And then we can pull all of this up and we got lots more room. Hey! Standby, contact report. Damn it, the conveyor belts are being attacked. These wisps are cheeky motherfuckers. Piss off, you floaty, glowy motherfuckers. Thank you. Right. Good. Harley Q Crazy needs coffee. I could do with a coffee as well. In fact, I need to start work very soon. I will grab a coffee and get on with more Dow. Right, so here comes the finished copper plates. So we might as well just put them in the same direction as this for now. Let's build some more of these. Where does the difficulty in the game come from? It's mainly a puzzle thing, so it's trying to solve the puzzles. I mean, you've got the bugs which continually attack you. This particular playthrough isn't well representative of that, to be honest. For the bugs can't actually spawn due to the number of trees that I put in. Which is my bad. There we go. Copper plates will be added to the main system there. So yes, the defenses are necessary to continually protect yourself from ever-evolving bugs. Okay, let's hook the whole thing up to the power grid. Oh no, wait. Yeah, the turrets can... Yeah, just hook this up directly. Shit, what am I low on? A steel. My logistics network is still very immature, so we don't have... the drones can't find stuff to bring it to me because it's not going in the right boxes. So I'm going to have to grab it manually off the belt. Okay, so build some power lines. Yes, Lord of Rawn. There's lots of difficulty settings to do with, you know, how the bugs behave and stuff. Whether they expand or just sit there, or, you know, if they expand quickly, if quickly, how quickly. Okay, there we go. Where are my power... sorry, that design is crap. What on earth has happened there? Cancel that. And that. Okay. I don't know what's happened there, folks. It seems to have not copied any of the pylons. What? There we go. Fix that, please. Nope, I've broken it. What is going on there? There we go. So I'm just shift clicking right now. So there we go. So copper ore is going to come from the top. Copper plates will come, from the bottom. What are you missing? You're missing blue arms. I'll build them for you. Cool. Right, so let's go and get some more copper ore throughput here. So this is the original copper ore reserve that I've chopped into. It would be nice if this rail line didn't go here. Ignore it for now. Okay, so drones, could you pull all of this up, please? And we're just going to do this properly. This is Solar Fields, I think Origin 2 album? Sorry, what is it called? Solar Fields... Yes, Origin number 2 album. And yes, I really do need to finish the stream any minute now in order to go and get on with work. Yeah, I'll do it now. Sorry, folks. I don't want to... I would love to continue playing, but I've just got so much to do today that I've just got to get right onto it. Also, I've got to go for a jog later, so, you know, I need to go and sort stuff out. But thank you for watching. Thank you very much. This was a bit of Factorio. The particular factory that I'm playing on here is gradually expanding. I'm working on getting a rail network operational so I can retrieve resources from further afield, particularly metal, so we're quite low on copper. And also we'll need to go and get just more space, really. We need space to actually build and escape the stranglehold of the forest. So, yeah. thank you, folks. I hope you have a lovely afternoon. Stay safe out there, and I hope to see you again soon. So I'm sure I'll be around later this evening. Hold up just a moment. But for now, I'm just going to go and crack on working on more Dow Bullshittery Part 1, which I hope to have ready by the end of the week if I can just stay focused and not get too distracted by Factorio. Thank you again, folks. All the best. Let me just hand you over to ZF Cyanide. So he's playing a bit of Valorant right now. I will leave you in his semi-capable hands. So yes, wish him well from me. All the best, and have a lovely, lovely afternoon.